Guys, so it was recently requested a few times that I talk to y'all about and show you guys my stretching experience in my ears, like stuff like what to use and everything. So I'm gonna start off by saying, and sorry it's a mess. I just woke up and I realized that, right now I have time to make the video, so let me go ahead and make it now. But let me start off by saying my parents are completely against the idea. They didn't like them, and my ears used to be a lot bigger. They were right now they're 12s. They used to be though about, I think they were maybe 6s or 4s. I think I was right about to stretch to a 4. But anyways, oh my god, it's a mess. Anyways though, my parents had said no, they're completely against the idea of stretching and piercings. They only want me to get my ears pierced right here and nothing else. And I had started to stretch and I was hiding them, but they had started to notice, so I had to take them out and downsize to my normal ear size again. And I've recently, started stretching again. So, yeah. Sorry, my mom's in the room, I can't talk about it right now. But anyways, I talked to my parents about it last night. I made a list of pros and cons. And I made a really good argument, and I told them that they should really consider it, and they said that my mom, I'm pretty sure, I think is like, she's iffy about the idea. I don't think she really cares if I do it, but she goes with my dad because dad's the ruler of the house, whatever. So he said that he'd think about it, and I'm pretty sure that he's gonna. I told him that I'd only go to 4s because I want to go to 00s, and they don't understand anything about sizes, so whatever. But so I'm going to show you guys my collection and like how I started off and stuff. Anyways though, I started off by stretching to 14. Now, you really shouldn't do that. You should start with 16, but I was like new to the whole thing and didn't know much about it, so I just went with 14. Now, let me get stuff out of this bag. And it was fine. You're gonna want to, when you first stretch, it's probably gonna hurt the worst when you first do it, but you're gonna want to do it right after you take like a really hot shower. And you're gonna want to start with a 16. I started with a 14 that I got. 14s that I had bought from Walmart because I was really broke and they were only $9. Don't do that. When you're first stretching, get some kind of stainless steel pincher. Those are really good to stretch with. Don't use acrylic. I know people tell you this, and yeah, I use acrylic, so what am I saying? But I just want y'all to know that acrylic can harvest a lot of bacteria, and it can really infect your ears. But let's see, let me do that really quick. And I prefer to stretch with pinchers, but I also use tapers. The reason I prefer to stretch with pinchers is because when I stretch them, I can just leave those in, and you can leave in tapers too, that's fine, but I just think pinchers are a lot better. These, as you can see, these are the 12s, and this was what I stretched with, and it's a really small taper, but yeah, and then I went ahead and put these in when I was done with that. But I can probably stick, I don't think I can stick anything through my ear right now, they're just so small. But I talked to my parents about it, so I'm hoping that they're going to let me stretch up to at least a 4, and they won't know anything about sizes, so I'll stretch probably to a 00. And that's it, because I don't want my ears to be like this forever, because I know that when I'm probably, 30 or something, I'm going to want to take them out, and I want them to go back to normal, because, okay, so, the thing is, like, when you stretch your ears, when you go past a certain size without surgery, your ears are not going to go back to the way they were. If you don't pass, there isn't like a set turning point, because I have friends who have stretched, to like, a 1/4 inch, stuff like that, and their ears have gone back to like the normal size and stuff, or 1/2 inch and stuff, and they've stretched back to normal size. So, but just be aware that, most people say that 0 and 00 are pretty much the points you can go to. Just be aware of that. So like I said, I started off with a 14. I lost my 14s. I don't actually know where they are right now. I lost them. That was a long time ago. And I recently started stretching again. But, okay, so these are the things that I have right now. This is the stuff that I have, like, right now and everything. And I'll show you guys, like, the things that I have them right now. These are my ears. I need to clean them out because they're really gross right now. Nasty. And, like, when you stretch for the first time, or, if you skip sizes, don't skip sizes. I had a really bad experience with that. I skipped sizes. These right here, these tapers, they go from a 12 gauge right here to an 8. You're skipping a size then. Don't do that. I did that when I first stretched it, and it was horrible. It was bleeding and gross, and it was all crusty and nasty the past days, and I use this though when I am stretching from a 10 to an 8. Saves me money. But these are 12s right now. Like I said, I need to clean them out. But anyways, so with the 12s, this is what I stretch with. And you can use like lube and stuff. I used to use lube. I don't anymore. I just put them in. Yeah. And then I'd say leave them in the least amount of time you want to leave them in. Leave them in as long as you can, but don't take them out any sooner than, like, I'd say wait at least, if you like because stretching can become addictive. But if you really want to stretch, at least wait 2 or 3 weeks before putting in the next ones. So those, like I said, are 12s. The 10s, these are 10s. They're purple, and they're pretty awesome, I think. Yeah, I said not to use acrylic, but I use acrylic and plastic and stuff like this, so just make sure that if you use that kind of material, you really clean them out, and you make sure that they're clean when you put them in. This, I'm going to leave the pinchers in because I like the pinchers better. And then I've got the 8s right here. They look like poop. Okay, they're poop colored, but they were on clearance. And the lady, I got these at Hot Topic. The lady said, she said that she didn't like them either because they look like poop. But she said that she realized, you're not gonna have them in that long. Okay, they're not gonna be in there forever. So yeah. And then I want to show you guys these. I got these at Hot Topic when my parents didn't like the whole stretching thing, and they still don't. But if your parents, if it's like, they're gonna say no, you've talked to them multiple times, you can always get these things. They're fake. They look real. They look really real. You can get them at Hot Topic for like $10. They look real. You stick them in like normal earrings, and you can get plugs too. The plugs don't look very real, but the pinchers look, they look like they're actually, looks like you actually have them. That's all the stuff I have right now. I lost a lot of my other stuff from when my ears were bigger because, I actually gave a lot of them to friends because, my parents, I didn't think I was ever going to be able to stretch again because my parents had noticed and stuff, and they were starting to, figure it out. But this probably isn't the best stuff to use. Sometimes I use aloe, or cooling gel stuff if my ears are really gross. Because it says you can actually use it for skin irritations, sunburns, cuts, burns, scrapes, and insect bites. So, you know, whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, just, if your parents say no, just talk to them and, whatever. Who knows, they might change their mind if you put together a really good argument. So, yeah. Alright, I gotta go, but I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!